Play from the bench and Jeremy Lin. As the Knicks were down by as many as 12. Came back to tie it. Now down 2 as we look at our Optimum halftime scoring summary. Brought to you by the Ultimate Triple Play from Optimum. Best TV, internet, and phone. Plus a whole lot more only from Optimum. And there are the numbers, Clyde. What sticks out?
Well, right now the bench, Mike. The bench points that are not there. The bench finally getting some productivity. 18 points off the bench. And, of course, Lin was the catalyst. But this game is about adjustments, so obviously they discussed Lin at halftime. So when he comes in the game, they've got to try to deny his forays into the paint.
Williams gets it inside of Humphries, pass down low. And the shot won't go. Chandler altering that shot, perhaps. Chandler another strong first half. 9 points, 7 rebounds.
Come on, y'all be ready over there. Be ready.
Shumpert to set it up.
Shumpert did not get on the books first half.
Fields way short. Fields have been shooting the ball so much better. Last couple, though, have been that line drive we saw earlier.
Yep.
Clyde, think about what we saw from Jeremy Lin. Is Deron Williams an open jumper? You always talk about this. He's going north-south, not east-west. Alley-oop to Chandler, and can't get it to go. And then a foul call. Showed that Williams, his momentum carried him into Chandler.
This has been the Knicks' game plan from the get-go. Look for the alley-oop, try to exploit them in the paint with Chandler, and he's done an excellent job thus far.
So Chandler, who has put up good numbers, there's no question he has made a difference defensively for this team. And Clyde, here, this is a game Chandler, we talk about all the time. The coaching staff has raved about him. Same thing the Dallas coaching staff. Rick Carlisle to Dirk Nowitzki talk about one of the best leaders they've seen in their years in the NBA. And it's because he remains so positive and so encouraging. And that's an important thing right now to have. The Stoudemire gets it. Goes up, count it, and a foul. And Chandler's positiveness in a time when you're struggling, that's when it really is important.
Yeah, he brings respect because he has a ring. So the players are listening to him. He's very vocal in the locker room, on the court. That time you saw Stat, the grandeur of Stat, just relentless on the glass. So trying to complete the commission of three-point play.
Yeah, the Knicks have regained the lead. Now up by 3. This is actually their largest lead. They trailed by 12. We're getting booed in the first quarter. And now come back nicely, led by the bench in that second period. Humphries, by the way, that last foul is 3rd. I have a foul away from the ball. This one's going to go, I believe, against Carmelo Anthony.
It's his 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. Shumpert.
Shumpert has 3.
Shumpert and Stoudemire each with 3.
Williams has gone cold. Started off good. So did Humphries. Yeah, and a fortuitous bounce that time.
Right now, the score here in the Garden on the big scoreboard says 51-50. Well, I think the game is tied. Shumpert, bad pass.
Shumpert has to look for a shot. He's yet to score.
I believe the score is 50 apiece. Now they switch it. Williams, Humphries, Stoudemire went for the fake and blocked by Chandler, but a foul. Chandler and Humphries exchanged some words.
Stoudemire, the matador defense. Humphries just duped him right at the free throw line to get inside.
And that's 4 now on Stoudemire.
He'll have to take a seat.
Trying to talk with rookie ref Carl Lane.
Stoudemire is finally getting his game together. Started to find the range with the jumper. Had his best game in previous 2 games. And now relegated to the bench for most of this quarter.
So Jeffries comes in. Jerry Jeffries had a strong first half. 5 points, 5 boards. Number of good defensive plays. Drew another charge.
Yep, this play became contagious. All the Knicks with the knack, especially that second unit in the second quarter.
But even with all the positive play from the bench in the second, Knicks trailing once again, down by 2.
But they seem to be up for the task, Mike. Body language good, crowd on their side right now.
Anthony back to Shumpert. Shumpert the drive, gets inside, and the tip is good. Nets wanted an offensive interference above the cylinder. They're not going to get it.
Shumpert finally gets on the books.
I'd like to see Shumpert develop a little bit more of a drive and pull-up, or more aggressive. Sometimes settles for the three way too much.
Oh, yeah, he does. And with his size and physicality, he'll be able to overwhelm these smaller guards.
Jeffries bumped Humphries.
Now the pick and roll is working for the Nets.
You know, again, the stat we've mentioned a few times, Clyde. Shumpert has taken almost twice as many threes as free throws. He's a very good free throw shooter, 83%, but he doesn't get there very often.
He's not using his physicality, Mike. He's 6'5", 220, so he's bigger than most point guards or even shooting guards, but more of a finesse player right now.
Meanwhile, Humphries continues to parade to the line. This is his 10th free throw attempt.
That's 4 consecutive right there.
Most he's ever taken in a game is 11. Knicks down 2. 2.5 gone by. Third quarter. And a foul call on Deron Williams. But Carmelo Anthony once again grabbing that left wrist. That's the one he sprained. That was the initial one that he sprained in the Memphis game, plus with the ankle.
He's going to have that problem all season, folks. The only thing that cure injuries is rest. And he does not have time for that. He took his rest already for this season.
Shumpert on the drive, gets inside, lay-in, won't go.
Well, that's being physical that we alluded to, man. Use your size and power.
Yeah, as opposed to looking to avoid the contact to get off a clean shot, get hit, go to the line. Jeffries wincing. His right leg, he just did something to his right leg. Trying to stay with Humphries. Shot clock winding down. Deron Williams has it. Chandler picks him up. He's going to have to hoist one up. And 24-second violation.
We've seen about 3 of those tonight where the Knick D has been very aggressive. Good job switching and hounding and pounding the Nets into submission.
You know, I'm looking at Carmelo Anthony again. He's been flexing that left wrist. He's got a brace. I said it was taped up earlier. It's not a tape. It's a brace on it. He's just 3 of 10 from the field. Nice feed to Chandler, and Chandler can't finish. Look at Chandler hustle. Last touch by Chandler. Boy, that looked like it was touched by Deron Williams.
Shumpert previously had one go in and out. Now Chandler. And it did look from that angle like Williams hit it.
But it's Nets ball.
Williams has gone silent after a good first quarter.
In the first quarter, he had 10 points. And that's still what he has. Doesn't look to shoot as much. Sheldon Williams, offensive foul. Jared Jeffries does it again. And Sheldon Williams picks up his 4th.
Take a look at Jeffries.
Watch Jared Jeffries here. Looks up, took as Shumpert went by, banged into Jeffries. You see him flexing that leg a little bit.
Got a little stinger, like they bump knees.
And Jeremy Lin back in, gets a nice ovation. Crowd appreciative of his energy and his active play. Nice feed. Anthony setting up Chandler with a beautiful assist. Lin also did a solid job on Deron Williams.
I thought that was the turning point, Mike, because they started to feature Williams trying to exploit him and got out of their continuity.
Williams, ball deflected by Chandler. Jared Jeffries to Fields, and the finish. And a timeout call by New Jersey. Excellent double team forcing the turnover.
We mentioned Deron Williams' propensity for turnovers. He averages almost 5 a game. So that time, good hounded defense, doubling by the Knicks, and Fields able to come away with the stuff. Let's take a look at it in transition.
Square Garden. Now you can get the latest Knick news, videos, stats, scores, and more wherever you are. Download the Knick free Knicks app for your iPhone or Android phone. Call **Knicks from your mobile phone to get the free New York app. Carmelo Anthony, just 2 assists tonight. He's been averaging more than that recently, but he made a beautiful pass to Chandler here, Clyde.
Yeah, he's among the leading forwards in assists, averaging 4 games. Chandler the beneficiary this time. So let's see if Williams can get on track, previously turning it over. Feels the good stuff. The Knicks now have the lead.
If you're just tuning in, Knicks started poorly, trailed by 12 first quarter, and got booed. The bench ignited a turnaround, led by Jeremy Lin, who's now become the first point guard off the bench for the 2nd straight night.
Let's see what adjustment they've made against Lin. See if they're going to try to make him shoot jumpers. Nope, again he penetrates.
And an offensive foul. Now, the Knicks are pointing to he was in the restricted area. They reversed a call earlier. Well, let's see if Matt Boland's going to talk.
You see, Lin had time to pull up and shoot.
He's in the restricted area. Now they're going to change the call again, just like they did the first. And that's the right call.
But Lin has to know when he's open, folks. I mentioned he's only taken a couple of jumpers. They're going to take away that dribble penetration, so he has to look for a shot.
Now, he was in the act of shooting. That was the same call earlier. Lin a little shaken up on the play.
Yeah, he never saw the guy coming. So he's got to keep his head up. We saw the good court vision with his alley-oop passes. He has to do that as well when he gets the ball.
Yeah, he's taken 20 free throws now on the season, counting that one, and he's made 16 of them.
I'm sure fatigue is a factor now. You know, he's playing a lot of minutes, and the anxiety here with the crowd, so that takes a toll as well.
Knicks up by 3, equaling their largest lead. Deron Williams. Nice feed, stolen by Fields. Fields saw it coming. And Lin pulls back. Lin on the drive, scoop layup won't go. And Deron Williams picks it up.
Got Humphries, high pick and roll.
Humphries has improved his offensive game, Clyde.
He's hearing the boos from the crowd.
Don't you think, though?
Yeah, he's very solid. Underrated. We mentioned the numbers 13, 10, and 1. Very good numbers for him.
Lin, the 3.
That's what he's got to make now.
And look at Fields with the hustle plays. That's what we're seeing from Landry Fields the last couple of weeks. The hustle plays that endeared him to the Knicks last year. Lin's going to try another open 3, and that's way short. Gets his own rebound.
Oh, Chandler's open.
Chandler, though, able to handle it, and he stepped out of bounds.
That's the next evolution for Lin now, folks. That perimeter shot. Misfired on 2 uncontested shots, so the Nets will bring it up.
Well, last year, again, in his limited duty with Golden State, and in the 29 games, he only took 5 threes. He was 1 of 5. Williams backs out. We're at the midway point, 3rd quarter.
That's pretty stagnant right now, standing around.
Pass deflected by Jeffries. 5 to shoot for New Jersey.
Always the point guards let the rest of the players know time on the shot clock.
Williams, that's a 3. That's his first points. They're going to say a 2 now. Foot on the line. His first point since the opening period.
That might get him going, though. He can be a streak shooter.
Anthony looking for an opening.
He's got a neophyte on him.
Shoots over, and he is off tonight. Now 3 for 11. Meanwhile, Stoudemire on the bench with 4 fouls. Knicks trail by a point. Field trying to force Williams into a decision. Shot clock down. Williams now drives and he carries.
That's almost, Williams almost at his 5 turnovers a game.
Williams saying no way.
Rock me, baby.
Well, he clearly did it. You just wish it would be called more. That's, I think, the players would stop doing it if it was called more. Alley-oop to Chandler. Jeremy Lin flips it up again, and Chandler throwing it down. You see Stoudemire cheering on Chandler down the other end. That's where Chandler could be such an offensive weapon.
Williams held bent to get this shot off.
Oh, nice bank shot. Yeah, he had that angry look on him.
Yeah, he wasn't passing that one no matter what happened.
You hear some of the crowd as Lin puts up a jumper. Won't go. Good boxing out from Deron Williams. Some of the crowd yelling pass the ball when Anthony had it there.
Morrow not good at creating.
Williams, he got bailed out. Tried a shot that looked like it was going to be impossible to put it in.
Let's take a look at the neophyte out of Harvard, showing much sagacity now with his dishing. Chandler.
He is intense on the floor.
It's an old soccer move by Chandler using the head trick.
Here's the kid from Maryland. Deron Williams is 21 years old. Last year, as a sophomore, he was 3rd in the nation in rebounding, 2nd in the country in double-doubles. 6'10", 260, good size.
And a good touch from the line. Like he's got to tighten his body up a little bit.
So he puts New Jersey up by 3. Anthony on the right wing again. He's just not even close. His shot's missing badly tonight.
Oh, Williams
On
over
the floor. Yeah, that's the type of play that's inexcusable. A guy like that beating it down the floor, and the Nets now up by 5 as they've scored 6 in a row.
And this is the Williams to Williams connection. Deron has been woeful with his dishing. Not this time does he find Williams, who hoops off the glass with the left hand.
Brought to you by your hometown KFC. Once again, Tyson Chandler playing well offensively, 12 points, and a lot of, as they say, Clyde, high percentage shots.
Yeah, that's why he's shooting 70% as Chandler from the field. He likes that Kentucky Fried Chicken, doesn't he? Eating that bucket, feasting on the bucket.
Well, Chandler has been fired up tonight, but the Knicks now down by 5.
Last play, Mike, like you said, was inexplicable. About a 50-foot lob pass in transition to Williams.
That's when you can't be trotting back on defense. You need to be sprinting back. When you're 2-11 in your last 13 games, you do everything and anything to win. Lin, way off the mark. He's now 0 for 3 from downtown.
I told you, folks, this game is about adjustments. Now they see this man is not a good perimeter shooter. And that's where they're going to force him to do, keep him out of the paint.
Deron Williams to Humphries, and Humphries able to connect, and the lead is back up to 7.
That play has been a bonanza for Humphries. A little pick and roll in the paint, 8 feet away.
Tony Douglas in, and Douglas can't connect.
This is why how the Knicks start getting behind and playing catch up.
And the crowd getting antsy again.
Yeah, they've seen this act before.
Jordan Williams in and out. Lin and bench play in that second quarter, a lot was just the up-tempo, pressuring, driving to the basket, does it again. And a chance for a 3-point play as he got hit. He's already played more minutes tonight than in any other game.
Yeah, watch the acceleration right here by Lin. Good acceleration right there to get to the basket, holding the ball up high and able to finish.
His season high in minutes is 20. He's already played 21. His season high in points is 9. He has that. He's got a season high 5 rebounds as well.
Yeah, he's feeling some fatigue right now, so they're going to give him a rest soon. But he's been very catalytic in orchestrating this Knicks offense.
And he's in double figures. Most points he has scored in a game in his brief pro career is 13. Knicks down 4, just under 2.5 to play here in the third. Humphries. Good help from Jeffries. Deron Williams, the crossover. Boy, that's so tough to defend, but he doesn't hit it. Here comes Douglas ahead to Lin. Lin goes right at Farmar, inside to Chandler, poked away. Lin diving on the floor, picked up by Anthony, misses the shot, hops over Humphries, and gets fouled. What a sequence there. Humphries on the floor, players trying to jump over him.
Melo straddling Humphries, trying not to step on him.
New Jersey foul is
and that's why he missed the first shot. Humphries does a good job banging in there. Watch Melo come up with the loose ball. Misfires on the first one. Now he straddled Humphries, trying not to step on him. And he shouldn't be so kind.
But you know what, Clyde? That Jeremy Lin play right there. After Chandler fumbled the ball, he dives on the floor. That's the kind of play that you want to see when you're desperate for a win. When you're 2-11 in 13 games, that's what the Knicks need, that kind of spark.
Yep, and we haven't seen guys diving and striving that frequently.
Bogans comes in. Don't forget, tomorrow, kick off your day with full morning of Super Bowl pregame coverage on MSG, 10 a.m. Bob Papa hosting the Super Bowl edition of Giants Online, followed by All New Chronicles. Then at 11, we go to Indy for a special 90-minute edition of Giants Opening Drive Live. Gear up for the big game tomorrow on MSG.
2 minutes.
2-point game with under 2 to play here in the third. And that's giving the Knicks all they can handle.
There's not a good threat from there.
And Jeffries called for the foul.
Too zealous. He had him bottled up. Kept hacking and whacking.
D'Antoni doesn't like it.
Yeah, the Knicks will pay for the transgressions. They are in the penalty. Humphries at the line.
Tony just looked at the replay. Jeffries is kind of extending his right leg out. Good game for Humphries. 16 points, 8 rebounds.
Counted. Watch Jeffries. He's going to reach in after the ball is bobbled. Oh, didn't look bad from that angle.
Humphries been hearing the blues, not certainly like we heard in the preseason.
Well, he's been feasting from the line at Humphries. Chin up 12.
18 points, 8 rebounds. Lin the drive, down to Jeffries. Tony Douglas penetrates, left-handed, lays it in, and a foul. Well, Douglas that time not settling for the three, but taking it to the basket, and a chance for a three-point play.
One glaring weakness of the Nets is rebounding and blocking shots. Look at right there, the Matador D. Douglas able to swoop it hoop. And maybe this will get Tony going. He's been struggling with his offense, so he has one coming.
Well, in the first half, the Knicks only took 8 free throw attempts. They've taken, this will be the 9th one of the third quarter.
Humphries has attempted almost as many as the Knicks collectively.
And Petro will see action for the first time.
Yeah, they need a little intimidation in the paint.
Williams, the rookie, with 4 fouls.
Williams distinguished himself. Good job by the neophyte.
10 points for him. Douglas connects, 1-point game. Chant of "Let's go Knicks" breaks out. It's been a roller coaster ride this game for the fans and for the players. Deron Williams
can't afford to let him get hot.
Farmar gets by Douglas inside to Humphries. And that's where the perimeter defense hurts. Farmar beats his man off the dribble. Somebody has to come help out, and an easy 2.
That old domino effect started happening.
Anthony trying to force it in there. There's Farmar. Farmar to the basket, lays it in, and right back to 5. The lead for New Jersey.
Nets attacking the glass. Remember, Farmar was the guy who broke down the D. Humphries was the recipient. This time, Farmar going hard to the basket.
Carmelo Anthony having a nightmare game. Lin to Jeffries. Jeffries will try a 3.
Get in there.
And Petro the rebound. Knicks 2 of 12 from 3-point range, and the Blues have started again. Shot clock down to 7. Williams, the crossover, had to pull up. Can't connect, however. Oh, he's gone cold since that first period. Knicks will hold it for the final shot. Jeremy Lin right now looks absolutely spent. Bumped by Petro, gets to the rim, count it, and a foul! Obviously not completely spent, as a strong drive to the basket, and a chance for a three-point play.
Just when you thought the Nets had figured him out, keeping him on the perimeter and allowing him to swoop to the hoop again. So the last two times he's been very successful, and again he has one shot coming.
Just look, he looks exhausted. Jeremy, that's what the fans are cheering here, Clyde. Look at his numbers. And he just tied his career high, and more importantly for the Knicks, brings them within 2 with 3.3 remaining. Humphries to Williams. Williams did not get it off in time. And that will end the third period. The story for the Knicks continues to be the active, aggressive play of Jeremy Lin with 13 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Meanwhile, Chris Humphries, 14 of his 20 for the Nets in that third quarter. We head to the fourth period. Knicks, though, still trailing the Nets by 2. Knicks basketball is presented by Chase. Knicks trailing by 2. It's been an uphill battle much of the night. They've trailed by as many as 12. As we look at our Hyundai game summary, Jeremy Lin, the story for the Knicks. The 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He's just active, Clyde. He's getting in the paint. He's opening things up. And his energy has been contagious.
I'm surprised they're not giving him a rest. It's obviously a little spent out there. And he's still in the game.
A Harvard graduate, economics degree, by the way. He has been superb. Billy Walker starting the fourth. Walker, Douglas, Lin, Jeffries, and Stoudemire. Lin the drive. Williams has had trouble keeping Lin in front of him. Does it again, finds Stoudemire. Jeffries rushed that foul. Stoudemire had it knocked away. Stoudemire has only played 13 minutes in this game because of foul trouble. And they need to get him involved, Clyde,
yeah,
much like the Chicago game.
Especially right now.
Well, they tried that time. It was a good pick-and-roll opportunity. They just didn't have it, get a handle on the pass. Douglas has Petro on him. Lin drives right, pulls up, short shot, rolls off. Stoudemire, nope, my mistake. Jeffries tips it in. And the Knicks have tied the game.
It's tied at 7-2.
Good ball denial from Tony Douglas. That forced that turnover. Petro wanted to get to Farmar, and Douglas wouldn't let him.
And Jeffries as well. You won't see that in the stat sheet by Jeffries. You mentioned the intangibles that he brings to a game.
Jeremy Lin knocks it down. Career high 15. And the Knicks take the lead.
And that's Lin's first perimeter shot. Been misfiring woefully from the field, but finding a range that time straight on with the hoop.
Perhaps the most unlikeliest Knick to be the hero. What a story here tonight at the Garden. Jeremy Lin, a huge spark in a game. The Knicks are desperate for a victory. And he has played perhaps the best game of his brief NBA career. A little bow there as he's walking over, you saw, at the bench. But he's given the Knicks not just the spark, Clyde, but the penetration. And that has been so missing in their offense.
Right. And some enthusiasm. Someone is diving on the floor, energizing the crowd, making them believe. And that's been Jeremy Lin tonight, a career effort by him.
Amar'e Stoudemire just came on the floor and said something to him to make him smile. Well, even with all Jeremy Lin's heroics, Knicks need a win. And their lead is just 2.
Williams trying to find his game. Very erratic.
Farmar knocks down the 3.
That's his forte, the 3 ball.
Jersey number 20,
Knicks down by 1, so just like that, New Jersey back in front again.
Takes the crowd out of it. They fall in silence.
Into Stoudemire. He had a thought about the three. Shot clock at 7. Now trying to pick and roll. Lin looking, gets it inside to Jeffries. Jeffries reversing, puts it in. And Jared Jeffries, 9.7 rebounds off the bench. Lin gets his 6th assist.
Jeffries slowly winning the crowd over with his good effort tonight. Back door, wide open.
Douglas unable to stay with Farmar.
For the second time, 5 points now, consecutive points by Farmar.
Lin to the basket. Misses the layup. Stoudemire gets it. Puts it up. Blocked by Humphries. Jeffries has it. Jeffries will try. That's blocked as well.
Humphries, omnipotent inside.
4 blocks for Humphries. Knicks with 3 shots from point-blank range.
No head fake, Mike. It was going straight up. Never gave him the ball fake.
Douglas does a good job this time on Farmar. And Jeffries with 2.8 on the clock. About 25 feet from the hoop.
Playing hard, but not playing smart. You got to know how much time is on the clock, shot clock.
3 minutes gone by in the 4th. This is an exciting one tonight here at the Garden. Just over 3 minutes gone by, 4th quarter at Madison Square Garden. Knicks trailing the New Jersey Nets 77-76. And you see the last 2 games, 15 points combined. The bench points, and here tonight 34, led by Jeremy Lin with a career high 15 points, a career high tying 6 assists, a career high 5 rebounds.
But in a way, that explains why the Knicks are struggling. Because against the Nets, one of the lower echelon teams, where are their superstars? The bench is thriving, but their superstars are not. This should not be a contest, and right now they're in a struggle.
Stoudemire has been in foul trouble the entire night. Anthony Morrow back in. Walker guarding him. Morrow out to Humphries. Humphries has had a huge game. Shot clock winding down and a 24-second violation.
We've seen 3 or 4 of those tonight, and that's a good defensive effort, baffling the Nets, so the Knicks will bring it up.
Shumpert, Walker, Stoudemire, Lin, and Jeffries. Lin holds on to his pivot foot. Stoudemire was open for a moment. Jeffries' pass deflected. Still Knick ball with 6 to shoot.
Humphries saved the hoop that time. Amar'e was wide open underneath. Good hands by Humphries. He's been a demon on the defense.
20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 blocks for Humphries.
Yeah, 2 consecutive previously inside.
Stoudemire with a jump shot. Gets it to go. Knicks back up by 1.
Yeah, they need their superstars to step up now.
Well, the Nets have their superstar, Deron Williams. 14 points, 11 assists.
He's been very erratic, though. Morrow has vanished as well.
Shumpert's done a good job extending his defense. Williams to Humphries. Humphries down the lane. Offensive foul. That's the 3rd charge tonight that Jared Jeffries has drawn. 4 on Humphries now.
That play has been a bonanza for Humphries, but Jeffries were not here this time.
He is not hesitant to give up his body and take a shot.
And that's a big loss for the Nets now with Humphries out. Offense and intimidating D sitting down.
Lin looking to penetrate, pull-up jump shot. It's good. Jeremy Lin continues his magical night. He's got 17.
That's his number.
Next one, 87-7.
Williams, crossover move on Lin, gets inside, blocked by Stoudemire, picked up by Jeffries.
Knicks are no longer a running team. Crowd wants them to run.
Walker struggling with his dribble.
No longer running gun, solid play by the Knicks.
Lin on the drive. Gets inside. Stops. Back to Stoudemire. His jump shot won't go. Rebound tipped and taken by Williams.
Williams got men open.
Farmar fakes. Farmar's three. That misses. Rebound tipped and taken by Jeffries. Jeffries has had a terrific game. 9 points, 10 rebounds, and he's drawn 3 charges.
How much more does Lin have?
We're going to find out as he kicks it out to Shumpert. Shumpert on the pull-up. Offensive foul over the shoulder.
Offensive foul is charged to Lin Shumpert, his 4th personal.
Shumpert has been so erratic after that hot start.
Number 6, Keith.
As Bogans returns.
Lin is going to have to suck it up. Williams going to get a short blow. The Nets will bring it up.
The chance of Jeremy. Jeremy starting once again. Farmar has it poked away.
Good hands by Amar'e.
Clyde, what about Lin's game that's impressing you tonight?
Well, we talked about that in Boston when he started. His penetration. He breaks down the defense.
Farmar. Another 3 for Jordan Farmar. He's really hurt the Knicks. 17 points off the bench. That's his 3rd 3. Billy Walker. Blocking foul. As Jordan Williams picks up his 5th.
Watch Jeffries pick off a net right here. Bogans obliterated by that screen.
That's a clean pick. Jeffries has been terrific tonight.
Yeah, the entire Knick bench finally getting some kudos and some points off the bench. Walker looking for more.
Stay tuned for the Foxwoods Final 5. Score with Foxwoods on Facebook and tweet about Foxwoods Final 5 with hashtag FFF on Twitter. Foxwoods Resort and Casino official partner of the New York Knicks. Walker hits 2 free throws. Knicks back up by 2.
In that kind of game, folks, a vacillating pace.
Shumpert on Farmar. Humphries with the high screen. Farmar pull-up jumper. And Shumpert just, instead of trying to either go under or over the screen, he's fighting with Humphries. Lin on the drive. Inside to Stoudemire. Stoudemire lays it in. Lin's penetration, his 7th assist. And the Knicks back up by 2. Career numbers across the board for Jeremy Lin. Whoa! Bogans out of bounds. Now we'll have a timeout with 5:24 remaining. Lin trying to become the hero from Harvard.
Yeah, continues to penetrate and create. This time for Stat with the 5-footer.
Knicks lead by 2, and he's part of our Coors Light freeze can, Clyde.
Yeah, the Knicks fans are hoping it's in a nick of time. They're in dire straits, but Lin has an extraordinary acceleration to the hoop, as you can see right there, eluding Williams and hooping off the glass.
Coors Light freeze can brought to you by Frostproof Coors Light. Lin was with Golden State, but because they wanted to sign DeAndre Jordan to an offer sheet, they cut him. Houston picked up Lin, and he was going to be with the Rockets, but then they signed Samuel Dalembert, and they cut him. And then he became open and available to the Knicks. And he has been huge tonight in the best game of his young NBA life. That's in a zone defense. Shumpert to Lin. Lin back out Anthony. Open 3. Off the mark. Shumpert the rebound and a new 24. Anthony now 3 for 14. Lin to the basket. Reverse layup. He puts it in. Oh, what a play for Jeremy Lin.
Zigzagging his way through the zone. And the reverse layup.
And this is the largest lead of the game for the Knicks. Lin had a smile on his face as he went back down the court. Knocked away by Anthony and then tripped up by Bogans.
New Jersey foul is on Keith Bogans.
It is the Jeremy Lin show here at Madison Square Garden.
Let us show you why and how. Zigzag reverse off the glass. Yeah, winning and grinning.
And the chants of Jeremy now thundering down from the sellout crowd. With all this fun, though, Clyde, it's still just a 4-point game. The Knicks, they are desperate to get a win. Lin helping them try it. He has been just unbelievable tonight.
Nets back to a man-to-man now.
Stoudemire puts it in, and the lead goes up to 6.
Knicks win 88-82.
A 6-0 run. Humphries left open. Doesn't want to shoot it. Good ball denial from Shumpert.
Yeah, but he can't foul.
Williams on the jump shot. That's good.
Deron Williams.
He's the first net to score here in the fourth quarter besides Jordan Farmar, who had their first 10 points.
Yeah, man-to-man now.
Stoudemire against Humphries. Anthony cutting to the basket. Anthony, nice feed to Chandler. Count it, and a foul. The extra pass from Carmelo Anthony. And Chandler with a chance for a three-point play.
And finally, the big three. Well, Chandler has been outstanding throughout the game, but Amar'e and Melo finally getting in the act now. And Chandler underneath, so he's going to the line.
Sheldon Williams, his 5th foul. Chandler 16 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block shot. Hits the free throw. And Avery Johnson wants a timeout. It's been a 9-point turnaround here in the fourth. Knicks trailed by 2. And now with just under 4 minutes remaining, they lead by 7. There you see the huddle prior to going to the bench. And the unlikely story of Jeremy Lin with the performance of his young NBA career. Final 5 with hashtag FFM on Twitter. Foxwoods Resort and Casino, official partner of the New York Knicks. 3:50 remaining, fourth quarter, Madison Square Garden. Knicks in a desperate situation to get a win. 2-11 in their last 13 games, and who have they turned to? Jeremy Lin, who leads in minutes played tonight with a career-high 19 points. He also has a career-high 7 assists and a career-high 5 rebounds. And a couple of steals as well. Well, this one far from over. Sean Williams backdoor, and Deron Williams misses it, but Lin with the foul. That's his second.
Yeah, Lin has neutralized Williams. Williams had a good first quarter, almost 10 points, then vanished. Now trying to get going again as he goes to the line.
So Williams will go to the line. Again, Lin looks tired, but he keeps playing hard. As Deron Williams, just his 3rd free throw tonight. Jeremy Lin is the first American-born player of Chinese or Taiwanese descent. He's the 2nd New York Knick of Asian descent. Walt Masaka back in 1947, 1948. And he is in one special night become a Garden favorite.
Oh, yeah. Well deserved. But will it be remembered? The Knicks will have to prevail.
Right, the Knicks lose this game, and it'll be long forgotten except for the Lin family.
Yeah.
Knicks lead is 5 with 3.5 to play. Lin splits the defense, goes to the basket, and draws the foul.
He's always going towards them. Always, and he had a good first step. Strong, surprisingly strong when he goes. Right there, look at the quick step, hangs in the air, and he's at the line.
Lin from the line, 3 for 4. He is her chance of Jeremy. And it goes through. Tomorrow, Kick off your day. Full morning of Super Bowl pregame coverage on MSG. 10 o'clock, Bob Popper hosts the Super Bowl edition of Giants Online, followed by an all-new Chronicles. Then 11 a.m. Indianapolis special 90-minute edition of Giants Opening Drive Live. 3:19 remaining here in the fourth. Knicks by 6. Into the hands of Deron Williams, who falls down. And Lin is called for a foul. Lin saying he got bumped by Sean Williams going across the screen. Yes, he's third. Team's third.
You should know he's not going to get any calls against Deron Williams, not being a rookie. So you can ill afford that. Just play him straight up. Don't make contact. And Williams on the curl.
Williams shoots over Lin. And I believe Lin got a piece of it. Humphries has it. His shot blocked. Chandler the rebound. And also, with all the talk about Jeremy Lin, Jared Jeffries was maybe his best game of the season. Jared Jeffries right now on the bench. In a game where Carmelo Anthony has really struggled. Amar'e Stoudemire has been in foul trouble. Shot clock at 5. Stoudemire jump shot. In and out. 2.5 remaining. 6-point game.
Got to watch Farmar. Can't leave him open.
Sean Williams a long 3. That won't go. And Anthony the rebound. Lin has been hearing it from the crowd. Little fancy shot clock at 8. Splits the defense again. Gets to the rim. Puts it in. And a foul. Wow. Jeremy Lin does it again.
A swirling dervish. Penetrating, manipulating, devastating the Nets. Watch this. Slicing, dicing right there. Swooping, hooping. And the crowd on their feet paying homage to this man.
Clyde, even it looks like his teammates don't believe what they're seeing.
Yeah, jubilation for Lin and the Knicks.
22 points, make it 23. Nets call timeout, and another standing ovation for Jeremy Lin. An extraordinary story here tonight at the Garden.
The alley-oops, the swoops to the hoop, showing a nice repertoire, acceleration, determination getting inside and finishing. And then when they denied the penetration, he found a perimeter shot as well.
Under 2 minutes remaining, Knicks by 9. Anthony Morrow, a 3. Won't go. Stoudemire the rebound. Lin came into the game with 8:17 remaining in the third, and he has not sat down. He's played the rest of the way. Again, the crossover, the basket, puts it up, puts it in. Jeremy Lin with 25. And this crowd is going crazy. The Knicks players can't stop smiling and even laughing. Not in a disrespectful way. So happy for this young man as the ball swatted back. Williams temporarily silences the crowd.
Knicks lead 97-89.
A three-pointer for Williams with 1:15 remaining. Again, New Jersey, excellent three-point shooter, so this one's not over yet. And wisely taking time off the clock.
They want Lin to have it. Give it to Lin. He's the man tonight.
Anthony off the mark. Rebound Humphries. Final minute. Knicks by 8. Morrow on the drive. The floater. That won't go. Rebound Stoudemire. Stoudemire to Shumpert. And when you look, Clyde, he has performed many of his heroics against one of the best point guards in the NBA, one of the best players in the NBA.
Yep, we neutralized Williams tonight for sure. Farmar looking for 3 more.
And that won't go. Humphries picks it up, looking back out Morrow. Morrow puts up the 3. That's good. That makes it a 5-point game with 19.2 remaining. Shumpert has it. Throws it across to Stoudemire, and Stoudemire fouled by Sean Williams. In the most important game of the season, in a game in which the Knicks were desperate for a victory after 2 crushing defeats, especially the gut-wrenching loss last night. In their 3rd game of a back-to-back-to-back, they look to the free agent from Harvard, Jeremy Lin, who performs the game of his life.
And when they did it in Boston, I went, yeah, this ship is really sinking, man. They think Lin is going to do something. So the kid earned respect last night, and he gained respect tonight.
Can't wait to hear what he has to say on the Ford Knicks postgame. That's coming up. Stoudemire puts the Knicks back up by 6 with 15.9 remaining.
And they're doing the right thing, Mike. They're going to take Lin out of the game. Well, they wanted to take him out. But then they should foul now so they can take Lin out of the game.
Williams misses. Rebound, Shumpert. And the Knicks will dribble it out. A magical night for Jeremy Lin. He's the hero from Harvard as the Knicks get a much-needed victory on the game of his life. And he is swarmed by his ecstatic teammates and a jubilant crowd here at Madison Square Garden.
And they were going to try to get him out of there so they could get a well-deserved standing ovation. It did not happen, but the crowd's still on their feet, paying homage to the spectacular game Lin has tonight.
A career-high 25 points, career-high 7 assists, career-high 5 rebounds, in a career-high 36 minutes.
Only illuminated what most people already know. A point guard is what the Knicks need, and dire need of is a point guard.
And he does it at the world's most famous arena.
Yeah.
This is a night that he will never forget. Jeremy Lin will talk with Tina in just a moment when he catches his breath, if he doesn't collapse, as the Knicks get that much-needed victory, defeating the Nets 99-92. The hero of the night, Jeremy Lin, getting still a standing ovation, and right now he's with Tina Savasio.
Mike, thank you. Jeremy, career highs across the board. New York in Madison Square Garden chanting your name. Put this in perspective for us. Where does this game rank in your basketball career?
It's right there at the top. I'm just thankful to God for this opportunity to be able to come out here and play with this team and this organization.
Jeremy, I know the Knicks are so desperate for a win. What was important about the kind of game you had and also the rest of the bench with what Jared Jeffries contributed?
Well, this is our 3rd game in 3 nights, and the starters, they've played major minutes all 3 games, so they came out here and they fought with their whole heart, and that's why we came up with a win.
So much of your offense tonight was about attacking the basket. When you're on the court, describe what you're trying to do.
Just try to make plays, just try to put pressure on the defense, and then take whatever they give us.
Also, too, especially in the 2nd quarter, you held Deron Williams scoreless. So what did you do defensively, especially matched up against one of the top point guards in the league?
It's really not about what I did. It was team defense. I got burned a few times, and we had a bunch of people everywhere. So we just played hard together. We play hard, we play together, and we're just thankful to get out here with the win.
Jeremy, congratulations on the win in a career night.
Thank you.
Mike, back to you.
And the humble Harvard grad walks off the floor. He is absolutely exhausted after the night of his life, and a night to remember here at Madison Square Garden. More to come, including the Ford Knicks postgame as the Knicks beat the Nets.